habits that you need to break yourself of if you want to speculate.
Get
right back to
now, if we take a look at
ineffective speculators. Other thing they do? They buy cheap stuff. I'm back, and I got 5 more bad habits that you need to break yourself of if you want to speculate like a pro. Let's get right back to ineffective speculators. Other thing they do? They buy cheap stocks because they assume everything.
Natural gas, those are not specific, right? Not to say those are natural resources.
Take you back
so with everybody, and you now have the Bank of
essentially
Japan,
between
England, America,
1914
Chinese
and
apparently
1920,
loosening up everybody is now loosening the money supply, printing money.
Hi, I'm Max Kaiser. This is the Kaiser Report.
Jim and we also had a relatively low interest rate where banks borrowed from the federal government. There's a lot more important factors
The shortages of nearly all commodities developing and I'm going to make money in the commodities. If the economy does get better, it's been a lot more money. Place to be, and we all have
I was just saying, I told you this has been happening for weeks. All we do is search stuff forward. And we use several different search engines, but start pages stuff just process them. And if someone in the world is watching us, we all say technicians watching us, learning that they're going to listen, see our searches, and saying they're killing us. Of course they can't have me on air dominant. And I'm dominating all of the web now. We're being censored
everything in the world.
I have confirmed that people are
maybe the US dollar will go up initially, but probably everything would be hit in the shock that made it worse. So I own gold. I'm not selling my gold.
The crash of Lehman Brothers. It was a discussion on my side of former chancellor.
And what the Fed is doing is simply guaranteeing that
most people don't understand
the 0% interest rates prevent.
And perhaps you know Venus Project, you know the Free Gold Charter organization, you know perhaps the books and the stories of Gene Roddenberry, Star Trek, where we live in the world about money. I can tell you it is possible. But the problem we are facing is how can we get there? And all that we have to know is it happens in our minds. We have to push the right switches and then we will find the path.
Okay, are we online? Okay. Hello to another FM Signals Info Show Video Edition. My name is El-Erian from good old Germany, and you're welcome to another 48 hours technical analysis and synthesis. By the way, today with the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, so analyze this stuff again, it's still yours. Okay, it's 13:07 New York time on Tuesday the 24th of April 2012. By the way, 19:07 in Central European time. Brussels, Frankfurt, Stuttgart, Zurich, and 2:07 in the morning, Wednesday morning night in Tokyo. So welcome again, and let's get started with the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. Here we are with the 5-minute charts. So here, and we see here we've got pretty wild trading here. The sell-off start of the week, and then this recovery. And before we get more in detail, let's get a view of the 1 hourly chart. And here we see this upside trend or downside trend. Excuse me here. Now something a little bit like a month, and here this sideways trend if you want. So I'm painting here some lines inside 1, 2, 3 lows, and this downside trend here after the highs. Here the monthly 4 weeks moving average, or here the 4 weeks moving average. Here the 1 week, the weekly, and we see here at first here the moving average crosses here on the second W formation. Technically very cool very fine, very accurately, how do you say in English? So very classical. Could take it in every webinar. A W formation, and by the way, here this downside trend. So we break out, and here trying to create, if we create a synthesis, by the way. So after this analysis, here downside trend and W formation, perhaps synthesis could be here that we create here something like an shoulder head shoulder formation. So, but that's the bigger picture on the weekly time frame, or on the 1 hourly time frame, excuse me, here once again. So let's come back or break it down to the 5-minute charts. And here are the 5-minute chart with these lines, and also another line here, this pink lines. So here we see the 3 resistance or support lines, and interesting is, of course, here from the lows, here this upside trend, here we see the lows, here the breaking point, and then we see here we've got the outbreak, here the sharp upside trend, and then if you want the sideways trend here 1 week. So by the way, so 1 week, so since Monday last week, so we've got here the sideways trend. So here I'm published also a long entry last week here in the German edition, here until this upside trend, then we broke it. We've got here this back off, while this fails, fall here back, and I'm still I accepted here that we fall down. Here on Monday I was too afraid to buy here or publish an entry order, and today also. So here, so I would proudly buy this cross weight here in these lines. So here once again, here after this breakout, the low by 81.41, if I'm not wrong. No, 81.43. Yo, 81.43. By the way, here we are. So, and we are trading here 82.17. So 70 pips if you want. On the downside, I would take at least the stop. At least. You can also of course take here the stop, or here on the upside trend, wherever you want. And I would slightly prefer the long side. So here I'm painting also some lines here into the charts. Here with the trading sessions and the weekly moving average and daily. So here, and of course here the usually high lows of the month, 38 and 62 Fibo lines. So, and interesting is to get some targets, or some probably targets, of course. Here this downside trend from last Friday here, and while after the retail sales came out today, here we've got this sell-off. Here I was, yes, yeah, I'm watching this crossweight through the day, and was simply after map too afraid to publish here at this area and buy opportunity course. Here we see yesterday we've got here this evidence on this upside trend from the downs, and here the trading session Japan or Asia tonight. Here we've got also the evidence on this upside trend. So I'm a little bit afraid of this high prices today at Wall Street session, but yes, perhaps it's only my personality view, how do you say in English. Okay, to break it down, or where is the probability to take stops. Important is also for me here this downside, the sharply downside trend from Friday, and this week here the first weekly highs. So we are trading here around about weekly highs. So Monday here we've got here the sharp sell-off, here this comeback, and yes, for Tuesday I'm thinking we should get higher prices here, perhaps here at the highs of Friday, so Friday session. So, and by the way, here you see the 50 Fibo line. That's the Fibo line of the high and lows. So here high, lows, and here right here round about the 50 Fibo line. So by the way, okay. So here we see the sharp from Friday and Monday. So Friday highs, Monday highs, and here the low of first Japanese trading session this week. And we see here yesterday we've got here this great recovery, great turnaround, and here the evidence. So I would here take also a stop, or at least here at after the bigger breakout of the long downside trend here. So you've got 3 stop capabilities here at the first line, the 3 lines, second, and at least here at 81.43 by the way. So here, okay, and these are 70 pips, a little bit large, so I would create and shorter leverage by the way, but analyze the stuff again, it's still yours, it's your own how do you say, trading yeah, money management, it's your own stuff. So you can also take a stop here, first, second, third. At least I would create here the stop, and I would slightly prefer the long side here by the way, also at 82.50. 15 of course. So okay guys, let's zoom this a little bit. Here we see it much better, here and here once again, and we see we've got here the highs of this trading session, here lows, the sell-off of the disappointment retail sales Canada, then this comeback, and here we are trading here roundabout highs right here right now. Okay guys, that's all today. Perhaps once again. So here once again, 82.60. I would buy this cross rate, take the stop at least 81.40, 44, 43. So 70 pips on the downside, and on upside we've got much more space, not only for this week. So if we close above this time, so it will be for the bigger time frame, even on the hourly time frame, better picture perhaps than we starting to create here an head shoulder how do you say, reverse formation. Yes, however, analyze the stuff again, it's still yours. My name is still Damegaj from Budo, Germany, and you're welcome tomorrow to another 48 hours technical analysis and synthesis. And by the way, tomorrow I will produce or uploading the next another 48 hours technical analysis and synthesis, not while Wall Street, it will be after Wall Street, even cause I've got to do some private things. And yes, of course, tomorrow night is also a big event, FOMC meeting, and after that RBNC also rate decision. And yeah, we will see what will happen with the New Zealand dollar, with the US dollar, and with our trading capability from Monday, from yesterday. And yes, by the way, so tomorrow I will produce my video later, around about 18-19 o'clock New York time. So have a great time until that, enjoy the ride, enjoy the markets, and be prepared for tomorrow it will be very exciting and volatile price development, so I accept it. Okay guys, thank you. It's 1919 Central European Time on Tuesday the 24th April 2012 or 1319 in New York, or 2019 on Wednesday the 25th April 2012 in Tokyo. Talking to you tomorrow. Bye bye.